Hello, let's play Albion. Ooh. There's the captain. Let's talk to him.
What is it, Driscoll? My time is precious, so close to landing.
Sir, I only wanted to ask if you could tell me a more precise departure time for the shuttle flight.
I cannot give you any more information, Driscoll. It would take me too long. The bridge will announce the takeoff time on the loudspeaker shortly. Now, please excuse me. I still have a lot to do.
God, you're annoying so-and-so. I've forgotten how much I hate you. Yep, there's nothing in this one. We're going to be ignoring the announcement. I have no intention of leaving now. This one is locked. This one is open. Nothing in it, though. We want to scrounge as much as we possibly can. Ooh, who's this person? The security guard casts a suspicious glance at Tom. He doesn't answer. Gah. We don't like security guards. The bulkhead leads to the cabins of the management personnel and the captain. Access is not possible for the other crew members. Well, crud. The bulkhead to the command bridge. Only a few crew members have access here. Tom is not one of them. Yep, we're just a humble pilot. We don't have access to jack squat. Moving on. This door is locked. This door is open. This was Inspector Beagle's room. Excellent. There must be stuff we can loot from here. Switched off console. It's this one, I think. Nourishment in the form of concentrated bars. Ooh, bars! Chocolate. Calories. Cartridges. These are bullets. We like bullets. But bullets implies that somewhere there's a gun. A loudspeaker announcement echoes through the corridors. Announcement for Pilot Driscoll. Shuttle prepared for launch. Launch call follows shortly. Ah, finally. I must remember everything I want to take on my flight. Yep. The fact that we've actually not prepared for anything yet, we're going to ignore that repeatedly. This is the ship's meeting room and a mess room for the crew. Hooray, we can steal stuff from here. Because people don't mind when we just pick stuff up. That's an interesting mechanic to this game. If you pick up an item, no one stops you. Even if you pick it up from across a counter. Hi Tom, I don't have much time. The captain picked me to prepare the storage room for the landing. What are you doing? I'm the machine driver for the mining robots. However, right now I'm taking care of the storage area. You've got nothing interesting to say. You do though. Hello. What would it be for you? A little between meal snack? I have a couple of good chocolate bars to offer and they're not too sweet. Yes, please. I could always use some. Here, have some. She hands Tom some rations. That's all we want from her. Rations are good. We now have 24 of them. Rations are important for resting. Resting consumes rations for your healing. If you don't have rations, you start to go hungry, and if you go hungry for too long, well, you can probably guess. Oh, am I going to report to the shuttle? He decides to ignore the call for the time being. Good old Tom. Oh, there's Rayner again. Let's have a talk with him. Well, in the government service. I'm in government service because it offers one of the few possibilities to do practical work out here without being in debt to one of the major companies like DDT. Dolmel Dythasu Thompson. I know your company better than you believe, Driscoll. My mother worked there, and I spent part of my childhood and youth within the company culture. It's the second largest multinational corporation on Earth. It has more turnover than the gross national product of most countries. DDT arose from a merger of 2 European corporations and 1 Japanese company. The corporation is one of the strongest of the large multinationals. Looks like your job is secure, Driscoll. Yep, we don't want to talk to him anymore. What about you? Where are you? Oh, this is the android body that Ned, the AI of Toronto, used to communicate with people. Good day, Mr. Driscoll. Can I help you? Hello. Ned. What do you know about the accident that killed Inspector Beagle? The discharge, which unfortunately led to Mr. Beagle's death, must have occurred during the oversea phase. Unfortunately, I don't know why Mr. Beagle was trying to operate the comm unit at precisely that moment. He did not have any personal relations with other crew members, so no one was able to give me information about his motives. I am sorry that I cannot give you more information on this matter, since the death of a government official, even if it was undoubtedly an accident, puts our company in a bad light. Ned, do you have any more precise information about my exploratory flight with Dr. Hofstad? As you can gather from the announcements, everything's ready for the launch. You only need to report to the launching area when you hear an announcement. Are the landing preparations running according to plan? I am happy to report that all systems are operating at an error level which is 5 times below all previous flights of DDT space vehicles. To put it another way, everything's running like clockwork, Mr. Driscoll. I have to go, Ned. Goodbye, Mr. Driscoll. He's annoying. Nothing there. I'm not leaving the shuttle. Well, Buddy Joe is working up there at the end of this corridor. I should go see him. Joe. Let's go see Joe. It's important that we go see Joe, actually. We can gain a level before we even do anything. 2 security guards stand in front of the entrance to the comm room. This is where the ship's communication units are installed. That's... no. Quiet, you. The room in which Joe, an old friend of Tom's, is currently working is behind the lower door. Yes, it is. Let's steal some stuff. Like that, and that, and that. There's no particular reason why we'd want any of them, but we're just going to take them.
Hey fella, you want to keep me from my work? Good idea.
Hi Joe, have you seen the security forces in the area?
Yes, they've been blocking access to the comm room. Arrogant guys.
You bet. You know, I've always been curious. I'd like to have a look at the mess in the comm room.
I know we can get there by those snoops. I can show you an access to the service deck. You should be able to slip past those security types and get into the comm room. What do you think?
Good idea. Let's go.
Okay. Look, the wall panels with the green light chains covers the accesses to the service deck. You'll find one of these in the room north of this one. The access code for the deck is 1042. Behind it, you'll find a ladder going down. There you can find a service panel to the comm area.
Joe, last time you looked like that was after that tour through Osaka just before the launch.
Don't remind me. I'm drowning in work this close to landing. At least our sake marathon in Osaka was worth it.
Well, I've got nothing else to say to him. He's a good guy. I always pictured him with that kind of voice. This is apparently where it is, so let's go down here. Manipulate. Enter the access code. It is 1042. Correct code. Service panel opening. Let's go down to the next part of the game. The... Wait for it. The first person section of the game. Oh yeah, you didn't think this game could do first person, did you? Well, surprise, it does. Let's save. When we come back, we will do the first person section of the Toronto. Until then,